Today I'm going to be talking Hey and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about 4 areas in your life where you can make those sustainable changes. As a reminder, I want you to be practical about what you do choose to buy, and remember to buy a new item only when you run out of something. Remember, we are also trying to be minimal, so we want to minimize the number of times that we shop and get new things. So if you want to see more videos of living sustainably with a small budget, subscribe down below. I want to get started with some statistics and facts that I've found from National Geographic. Plastic pollution is having a negative impact on our oceans and our wildlife. And regarding plastic bottles, nearly 1 million plastic beverage bottles are sold every minute around the world. Ooh. And if you think that all this plastic goes recycled, it doesn't. In Europe, they are having recycling rates at 30%, China is at 25%, and the United States is only 9% that we recycle plastic trash. So what does this mean? That means we have to reduce our plastic waste. So the first area where you can start the sustainable swaps is food and food storage. So it may or may not be different for where you live, but some stores don't allow reusable bags at this time because of COVID-19, but some stores do. So simple, just grab any kind of tote bag, or if you have a grocery market bag, just whatever you can find that will help you lessen plastic waste. I'm also very sad because I had a reusable Ziploc bag and I don't know where it is, but it looks like this, and I used it when I was at work, when I was still working, and you can just laundry it and use it again the next day. So whenever you're going out on a road trip or just going out and you feel like snacking, you don't need to get a Ziploc bag. You can get one of the reusable Ziploc bags, and I just found them pretty cheap at Etsy. So when you're buying food, make sure that you try to find the least amount of packaging. So for example, it's better to just get the big bag of rice so that you can use it longer. Another example are apples in a plastic container versus apples that you individually pick. So which one has less plastic? The apples that you individually pick. And I know it takes time to like look through and make sure it doesn't have any mold or whatnot, whatever, but you're reducing the number of plastic that you get. And I don't know, I just kind of like when I pick my own apples. Yeah. Also, try to buy your produce from your local farmers and buy from local produce markets. I also bought these produce bags where it's just for fruits and vegetables, but I mean you can use it for anything else, but specifically takes place of the produce plastic bags that we see in the produce section. And I've heard some people actually use pillowcases. Whatever floats your boat. The second area in your life where you can make a sustainable swap is the bathroom. So I kind of touched on this in my last video, but try to choose products in glass packaging rather than plastic packaging. And as an example from last video, I chose this glass product from Coco Kind. And another thing that I found is using shampoo and conditioner bars instead of getting the actual like shampoo bottles. I myself haven't tried the bars yet, but I'm hoping to after I use up all my shampoo bottles. The next area where you can make a sustainable change is when you're going out. So I think it's a given. Bring your own water bottles, bring your own straws, and bring your own utensils. So fun story, I was going through this store and I was like, oh, they have bamboo utensils, I want to try this and be like aesthetic or whatever. But you know, I need to remind myself after I got it that you don't have to get those bamboo utensils. You don't have to get bamboo everything. If you don't have the means or the budget, you don't have to. Everybody still has so much more utensils at home because we're not going anywhere really. But when you are going out and you're going for takeout or whatever, just make sure you say no thank you to plastics or plastic utensils or napkins and just bring your own. And the fourth area where you can make a sustainable change in is in the home and in the kitchen. So I've seen quite a few people posting about using natural homemade cleaners. I haven't personally used it, but there are some DIY ideas and recipes that you can get for example, cleaning the mirrors or cleaning the windows, even unclogging your sink. So just look out for those recipes online. So trying all these different changes can be really overwhelming at first. I know when I first heard about all of these, I'm like, which one do I do first? Do all of them at once? It can be really overwhelming. So just make sure to pick one and try that for the whole month. And then for the next month, you can try a different one. And after you kind of got the hang out of all of them, do them all at the same time. Currently, I'm trying not to buy too much produce and too much items with plastic packaging in them. And down below I have a few websites that you can look up if you have the means. If not, it's fine, keep using what you do have. But if you do have the means, these stores are selling package-free items, so be sure to check them out. So that's pretty much it, and I hope you like this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. So I'll see you next time.